What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a good day, a great day. If you're not, hope it gets better. Today we're going to be reacting to a video by Jamari, and his video is titled "The Lil Tay Situation is Disturbing." I believe this is the whole thing about her just recently turning 18 and doing OnlyFans and making so much money. I don't know what it is, but I guess we're gonna find out here in a minute. Before we get started on the reaction, just a couple of housekeeping things. Please go sub to both my other channels. This is my animation channel and this is my archive channel, which I will still be posting new content on. All right, that's enough talking, enough housekeeping things. Let's get into the video.
It's always been a mystery online. For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters. This be my kitchen. It's bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent.
Yeah, this was just this whole era was just it's like a fever dream at this point. It's just a whole bunch of mumble rappers and people flexing, and it was the era of the money phone, and you know, I guess she piggybacked off of that, and it was later found out that I think it was her mom and her brother that essentially forced her to be doing these stupid skits, because that's what they were, skits, because they ain't own none of these houses that they were flexing. So then I guess she disappeared for like, what, 7 years? I don't know. It was crazy times. You just had to be there.
Right? And see, this is my closet. Everything here be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Now eventually it would leak that someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
Bro, wait. Go back.
Also, that's all alleged, what I just said. Her mom and her brother, allegedly. I don't know.
Go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse. Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time. Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother literally faked their own deaths to try and create some buzz around the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back. 5 years and I'm still the youngest one out. Yo hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me.
Who was you talking about Lil Tay in 2023? I think her name was like a blimp in time. It didn't have staying power. She was a moment in time, and that was it. So she came back like people was just, you know, like anticipating a return or something. Nobody care about what she had going on. Let's be honest.
So stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting man looking for woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing, and that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible living conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature of our current society. And though these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS, I did screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF. And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now are thinking, well, how old is Lil Tay? It seemed like just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well, as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout as the Catch Me Outside Bad Barbie girl, who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do that.
You recently started an OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Easy mode. Life on easy mode. That's all I'm gonna say.
This was also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link on my 18th birthday, June 29th? Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine. And she's once again asking, should I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18.
Y'all are so sick. Sick individuals. What? Y'all been redshirting her since she was like, what, 16, 17? For y'all to just be like, yo, you about to turn 18. Don't forget the link. Don't forget the link. Yo, we need that link. We fiending for it. You know, I need my fix. Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, man.
Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys, anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little timer set on their phone, needs to be investigated by the FBI. She would then run a poll asking this same question, and 2/3 of the people said, don't drop that link, don't ruin the rest of your life. Because honestly,
okay.
once you go down...
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this has restored my faith in humanity and the dudes out there that probably... She was probably lying that all these men were trying to wait for her, because 68% said of her fans said, nah, we don't need that. You can keep it. So faith in humanity restored. I jumped the gun a little bit, but you know, I'm human. I make mistakes. All right.
Down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to be very hard to get respect in other realms of your life. Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry, and she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really limited her future career opportunities. And then she's just saying shit that has no correlation. So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole behavior would actually get her account suspended for around a week. But on Elon's Twitter, nothing is really forever, so she would find her way back to all the sick fucks. She would follow this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs? And to me, it's just so ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up, and then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
Y'all already know what the going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this. But I would say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision the very second that you can. Especially where she has other, like, modern-day avenues such as streaming where she can still make money. And I actually have the feeling that her loser brother is still the one behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2020.
Yo, how are you even comfortable if this is even promo that your little sister is gonna be showing up her goods online? That is so weird. That's so weird. Like, have you stopped to think that you being the older brother, like, people are going to see your little sister that you're supposed to protect, see her in a very, very revealing state online. The internet is forever. I hope you guys know that, right? So it's very interesting. And you know, this calls like for another conversation, because there's this whole thing about the male gaze, women swear up and down like there's this whole objectification on women and everything like that. But then y'all be the same ones to promote an OnlyFans, and the other women would support somebody promoting an OnlyFans because it's liberation. So you can't have liberation without objectification. When I mean liberation, I mean sexual liberation, because if you're doing something sexual in nature, just how human beings are wired, they're going to look at it. Some people are going to get aroused and in turn objectify. So one typically doesn't come without the other. This is either you want sexual liberation. I mean, it's if you want sexual liberation, you're gonna get objectified, and it would be more of a flex if you had women saying like, yo, you don't have to do this. You're young. You got your whole life ahead of you. Like, if you want to do content, keep to the stream and stuff. Like, you eventually gonna like break through. But going the easy route, it's an easy route because you know she's going to make paper doing OnlyFans, but the long-term ramifications is not worth the monetary value you gain in that short period of time.
2023 and even 2018 by not.
Bro, what in the?
She really said everyone who's been waiting since 2018, which was, if I'm doing the math correctly, 7 years ago. You know, when she was 11 years old. I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said, hey, we'll give you 30 to 40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million to drop a link. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's a flex? That's a flex. It's not.
I think 30
getting good
M's
grades,
flex.
contributing something to society.
I get good grades from school.
Yo.
Are you dead ass?
Bro, get the.
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Get off alive.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says corn star in training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you guys, this shit is just so PDF coded, where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal. This is just a disgusting thing for not only her to do, but obviously for everyone who goes in.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit uncomfortable watching this video and just like the whole mindset of using your 18th birthday as a marketing to sexualize yourself. It's a little bit uncomfortable.
Subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing. To me, it's like you were just so unbelievably down bad. And you need to end up on some sort of list because you're just playing on such a slippery slope. But apparently, guys, I'm the crazy one because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to, like, be proud of. There's, like, a sense of...
It's literally a money glitch.
accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then she just has life on easy mode. And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers where she got around $500,000 from personal messages, $26,000 in tips, and $500,000 in subscriptions, totaling to over $1 million in the first 3 hours. So yeah.
Man, how down bad are men? What is... Okay, I know people not getting played like that. But guys, what are you doing? What are we doing? She became a millionaire in, was it 3 hours? Same thing happened to Bad Baby as well. I think she made $50 million off of OnlyFans. And was it in a year? The heck is going on?
Yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby a couple years back. I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday OF venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, I don't know, something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was exploited in their early childhood.
Alright, that's enough. Ugh, feel like I gotta go take a shower. But yeah, man, this is the world we live in now. You know, she saw a Bad Baby do it. Now people are gonna see Lil Tay do it. There's gonna be another person who's gonna do it, because now it's almost showing proof of concept that the days leading up to your 18th birthday is essentially promo for OnlyFans for you to probably get your highest amount of revenue if you were deciding on doing OnlyFans regardless. So it's gonna be a marketing tactic. We already know how it's gonna be. People are gonna copy the formula. It's just gonna be a whole nasty whole way of making money. All money is not good money. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought about the video. Please like this. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Like this video, sub to the channel. Full video will be in the description. Please go sub to my other 2 channels, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. God bless.